Hello, I'm Rick Hours, and this is FYI. Today, for your information, iPods, MP3s, and iTunes. How has the way we get and listen to music changed in just the past few years, as digital has become the norm? But does digital always mean better?
Well, an MP3 is basically an audio file, and it's a very compressed form of audio. It's what we call lossy compression. In other words, some of the musical information is actually removed from the file in order to make it smaller. So purists and people who like their music to sound the way it really sounded when it was being played by real people with real instruments might not like MP3s. They tend to, the theory behind it is that you pull out the sounds that the human ear can't hear, but of course we push it just a little bit extra and start pulling out sounds that the human ear absolutely can hear, and so MP3s aren't nearly as good as they could be.
The downfall from that, from an audio quality, it's inferior to CD. So if you've got some audio files out there that are really into the quality, it's, you know, we've taken a step backwards.
The iPod Edge is part crowd appeal, a certain cachet that you get from having the thing that is in style, and frankly it is just really easy to use. I'm not saying you can't make an easier to use MP3 player, but darn it, everybody seems to be able to use an iPod when you put one in that person's hands.
The iPod clearly caught on, went on to dominate the market, and I think it's because it's jewelry. I mean, there were other hard drive players, but they were uglier and they were harder to use. So this thing is beautiful and it's simple. The other really huge thing that the iTunes store did was a la carte song buying. You know, you buy the songs you want, you don't have to buy the whole album anymore. You young kids today are too young to remember that, but we used to have to buy the whole $18 CD to get the one track that was any good.
You can download songs instantly. If someone mentions an album you don't have, as though there is any such thing as an album anymore, a collection of songs put out by a single artist that you don't have, you can instantly go to iTunes on your phone or on your iPod Touch, download it, pay for it, the whole transaction is right there, and okay, a little more than an instant, but it's pretty quick, and then you're listening to it.